Alright, so hopefully the audio is going to be half decent, but welcome back. We haven't streamed in a long time, but here we are playing Final Fantasy 6 or 3 if you're born in the 1980s and haven't played since the Super Nintendo release. Which I mean, if you haven't, fair enough, all good, all good. Not judging you too hard. At least, not yet anyway. Um. So again, this is Final Fantasy Six. Final Fantasy Six, a game that people consider to be one of the greatest games of all time. Yeah. Again, there's the title. In case you didn't believe me, that's what we were playing. Though this is an iconic opening, and it actually looks really good on the Pixel remaster. Look at those lightning. It's really cool. And that banner. I kind of want to watch this, though. If we do watch it, I feel it's gonna be going for a hot minute. So, but anyway, welcome to the game. I've never finished this game. I know a lot of people consider it to be one of the greatest games of all time. Obviously, since I've never finished it, I don't know if I could go that far necessarily. I've gotten basically to the last dungeon, Kefka's Tower. Spoiler alert. But yeah, I don't consider it one of the best games, at least not yet. Maybe this playthrough will change that notion that I have, but I guess there's only one way to find out. Though I think the last time I played this game, it was like in 2016, 2017. It was right when I got my capture card. Just because I was curious of what the notion, like exactly how, to find out what the hype for this game was. Because I think the first time I played this game, it was back on the PS1 for the Final Fantasy Chronicles. Which Chronicles, if I'm not mistaken, there was Chronicles and there was Anthology. Chronicles came out with Final Fantasy VI and Final Fantasy V. Final Fantasy VI, that had obviously you have your disc, and then you have 5, try to remember this. 6 had the disc and the game, I think. No, it had the game, and then 5 had its own game. Because it was a big jewel box where they had like in Final Fantasy VII and Final Fantasy VIII, how it had multiple discs to it. That's basically what Anthology or Chronicles was. Only I'm pretty sure it had the games, like the 2 separate games, and then it had a music CD as well. Because we're talking boomer talk here, like back when CDs were a thing. But back in my day, kind of a deal. Yeah, so anybody like Gen Alpha or younger, I don't even know what generation we're at nowadays, hears that, they'll be like, what's that? Like, oh, shut up. Yeah, but that game was notorious for for lack of a better way of putting it, it's legendary ass suckage. It was, it had really bad load times. Because, PlayStation. And it didn't really fix anything. Other than they put it on at the time, modern system. They didn't fix the translation, which honestly, the original version of this game had a lot of that. Translation issues. Ted Woolsey did what he could, but it was not great. I think we'll get to that later, but I think the first time they got the translation good. Okay, so FF6 didn't have a good translation. FF7 had a very bad translation. Final Fantasy VIII was good. It was good. It wasn't. They did it a little differently, and it shows because it was a lot better. FF9 had a beautiful translation, which FF9 has Final Fantasy 9 has its own problems. So, and 10 and onward is just kind of it's kind of like it's just good. It's good. But one reason I'm happy to play the Pixel remaster is that they've been totally retranslated. I'm not sure entirely if it's the same as the Game Boy release of this game, like the Game Boy Advance, which got released in probably 2002, 2003-ish. But I guess there's one way to find out. Honestly, I'm just happy that there is a legal way to play Final Fantasy V again. Like, legit. I played that on the PS1, and again, awful. Other than that, there was no easy way to play that game. But anyway, we're kind of just rambling at this point. Onward we go. Let's see what's up. Let's see what our options are. Configuration, language. We're gonna be playing in French, obviously. So we'll change that. I don't know why we chose French, but yeah, we're going with that. What a ripoff. Cryware's not even in French. At this point, ooh, okay, yep, that's French, alright. Okay, well, I'm not gonna subject you guys to that again, so. Oh god. Yep, okay, we're going we're going back to English. Cause my French is okay, but it's not that good. Oui. I can tell you that means yes. And honestly, most of the French I know is from Dexter's Laboratory. Anyone in their 30s knows what that is. Omelette du fromage. Cheese omelet. If any of you were like me back then, I had no idea what that meant. But anyway, we basically we got the licensing, we got the back button, which is the most useful feature in this point. Honestly, we could just hit circle. Extras, what do they got? Music player. We'll get like demonetized or something. Interesting. What is it? Dancing Mad? Is that the... I think that's the one everybody talks about in this game for that song. Arrangement. Ooh, can we change the arrangement? Like, is there a remastered version? Or is it just the... Okay, let's go to Dancing Mad. 'Cause I'm pretty sure that's the final boss. Let's see. And I think it's like a 10-minute song. It's like super prog metal or prog rock. No, that's not it. This is... Wait. Yeah, it's a 17-minute song. Because I know, what's his name? Oh my god. Oh, I can't think of his name. Nobuo Uematsu. I'm probably pronouncing that way off. Was big time inspired by bands such as like King Crimson. Pretty sure, maybe not yes, but definitely King Crimson. And it shows. I'm not gonna play the whole song because like copyright and all that crap. But yeah, no, if you haven't heard this song, you definitely should. Like, obviously, like, everybody knows, like, One Winged Angel and all that stuff, which is a good song, but it's just not... It's not Dancing Mad. It's Dancing Sad. Anyway, Bestiary, obviously, that's not unlocked yet, because we haven't even hit start yet. gallery. We'll get there when we get there, because obviously we're gonna be playing the game. How long are we gonna be playing before we actually hit new game? I'm timing it at this point, because now we're at like what, 10 minutes? Probably more like 3. Okay, any more options? No, not really. We're just basically stalling at this point. Alright, well, let's go to a new game. The ancient war of Magi, when its flames at least receded, only the charred husk of world remained. Even the power of magic was lost. In 1,000 years that followed, iron, gunpowder, and steam engines took the place of magic, and life slowly returned to barren land. Yet there now stands one who would awaken the magical ages past and use its dread power as a means by which to conquer all the world of balance. Could anyone truly be foolish enough to repeat that mistake? You want like bad translation? Look at in the original version, it was Terra, Vix, and Wedge, I think. Yeah, Wedge, and this one should be Biggs, but the original, yeah, there you go. The original version was Vix, which is weird. It's never been Vix. It's always Biggs and Wedge, every single one. I don't know. They probably if only I could hire like a voice actor, like read this to me and read it to you guys. Because otherwise, they're all gonna sound like they're gonna sound like ridiculous. Well, Kefka would sound ridiculous because I have a voice for Kefka that I don't know if anybody really wants to hear. Probably not. It's kind of like super outrageous. Like, honestly, I'm glad I was not the voice actor for Kefka, because I would have went like totally ridiculous, like clown, like carnival. No, like circus, not carnival. What a dumbass. Nobuo. Yep, I was right about that. Okay. The girl takes point, and don't waste time on the riff raft. Remember what we're here for. Let's move. Yeah, confirm. Yeah, confirm. Run. Honestly, I don't think you can run really until you get the sprint shoes. But I could be wrong. Unless they change that for the remaster, which, if they did, cool. Switch party member. Yep. Okay. Ooh, we could turn off. We could turn on and off encounters. Sweet. Alright, cool. The Esper's got to be here. Let's keep looking. Okay, sounds good. So we're in war, so I was just gonna run away. But I guess Wedge had other plans. So I guess we're not doing that after all. Okay. Hey guys. Which one am I controlling? Wedge or Biggs? I'm tapping LNR. Terra. Imperial Magitech armor. Not even Narcissus tape anymore. Ooh, hello soundtrack. Ooh, okay. I'm a music guy. Okay. So, I've never heard the soundtrack before, but I'm hearing electric, I'm hearing guitar, I'm hearing legit instruments. You got the snare, ooh, you hear some tom work. It's not double bass, but there's definitely tom work in there. I'm liking. That's cool. Okay. Okay, well, we should probably get playing. Otherwise, we're going to be spending like an hour just listening to the song. Because right now, it's good. It's good. Actually, I'm going to make a note so we can talk about this later. But music, yes. Okay. Let's do this. Honestly, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what you choose as far as like what Terra goes, or actually with really any of this stuff goes. Because everything here is just gonna one shot. That's so cool. I like the soundtrack a lot, actually. It already sounds really good. I wonder if it has both versions, or if it just has the average. Oh man, does it just have the the remastered, or does it have the? Oh, it does. Okay, we've got the original, and then we have the rearranged. Okay. Well, for now, what's this? A classic. Oh my God, look at this. Okay, font style, modernized, classic. What does it look like? Let's just take a look. What does it look like? Does it look any different? Maybe a little bit. Let's see. We're probably gonna end up. Let's see modernized. Now that we got a quick look at that. Modernized. Yeah. Okay, so there's definitely a difference. Definitely a difference. I'm kind of leaning toward. We'll look at it one more time. I'm kind of leaning toward classic. It looks so modernized. It looks fine. It looks cool and all that. But it almost feels like it's a little too. I mean, it's digitally the way you look at it, but it looks maybe a little nicer to me. I think we'll look at the modernized one more time, but I have a feeling we're probably gonna go with classic. Yeah, we're going with classic. Definitely classic. I don't think it's really an option at this point. As long as as long as the item list looks, half decent. As long as it's, organized, because that's one problem I definitely had in the original version, is that the item list was, kind of crap. Honestly, for the first 6 games in the series. I think 7 was the first one to really get it right. And it's spelled Phoenix down, with the Phoenix, Phoenix, instead of Fenix. Stop them, Vernosh. God, it's sick. I love that song. Then again, we probably have 40 hours keys for the soundtrack, so I'll stop gushing eventually about it. Oh, and there's also auto battle, which is cool for those people that just like to hold X or A or B or whatever, depending on what version you're playing. If you're playing Super Nintendo, it would be B. If you're playing on this version, it's X. We've got him trapped now. Surrounded. Teaching about pincer attacks, basically. For some reason, the Magic Missile has always been my favorite. I just think it's cool. Ooh, Ice Beam's cool too. I like the way it looks. That's dope. But then again, my favorite Mortal Kombat character is probably Sub-Zero. So, got a thing for Ice. The the Ice Blast, ice powers. Definitely not ice in real life. I'm so happy we're in spring finally. So, that's nice. Should we, for a battle or two, just go back to the classic soundtrack? Just to see what we're working with? As far as, differences, as far as those are concerned? I have a feeling we probably should. Just to compare. We can compare and contrast. So, let's see what we got to work with. Original. Alright. Obviously, the sound effects aren't going to change, but... According to our source, some miners unearthed the frozen Esper and new shaft. Huh. Okay, we're going to be mature about this. We're not going to say shaft. Okay, let's go. We're adults here. We're not teenagers. Maybe. Oh, good, an actual song. So classic. Let's see what the let's see what it looks like, or what it sounds like. The arrangement. Sounds more mystical in this version. Yeah, I like... That's a lot of gil to start. 3,600? 3,600? Holy crap. That's close. That's close. I think the arrangement is cool, but the original's good too. Oh man. Does that change the save point sound? Because that doesn't sound the same. I'm just gonna check something real quick. Nope, didn't change it. Okay. Let's see. We're gonna go back to arranged. Yeah, we're gonna stick with that for now. Save. Is there an autosave feature? And if so, how does it work? Fucking magnets, how do they work? Right, forgot. Don't use that. Wait a minute. What? Wait a minute. Okay, so that's how that. I thought it was weird that they were using healing force over and over and over again, but apparently it's just your last action. So that's what the auto battle is. That makes a little more sense. Okay. Hold it. This thing's they must have trained it to guard mines. What are you talking about? I gave away Tara's voice. Oops. You know what this is? I've heard of a lightning wilk. It's a monster that absorbs lightning. Really? And it stores energy in its shell. Tell me more. Fascinating. Don't attack the shell. So yeah, so basically, they summed it up perfectly. Basically, as you go through the battle, it's going to withdraw into its shell. So basically, that's just, you know, the last thing you want to do. Otherwise, it'll do like this big attack that'll like wreck, basically. It'll say grew. Or maybe it won't. Maybe it's a translation thing, but we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Oh, see, they changed it. Okay, so I thought so. So now if we attack it, it's gonna do like a lightning, like I forgot what it's called, but it's like some weird like volt attack. And that's never fun. Never fun. Oh crap. Well, guess while we're here, let's analyze the song. Ooh, I like that lead. I like the keys. I like the synth, the violin. How it takes the lead there. Then there's kind of a harmony there. Ooh. Interesting. I really love that lead line of you of that you're blending the where you're blending the strings on with the electric guitar. It's really cool. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, see, and that's easy. Just a couple shots and it's dead. Alright, so now we're gonna run back and save because Alright, well, we're back. I had some issues on my end, but I guess onward we go. I forgot what time signature that is. That's really cool. It's not exactly a waltz, but it's like a... So this is the frozen Esper. Shiva. I mean, what? No, it's not Shiva. Just like that, Wedge and Biggs were never heard from again. Blah. You know how I was trying to think of how I would describe, like, how I would voice Kefka, at least jokingly in this game, would be if you've watched Team Warstar and their DBZ abridged, kind of how they do Yaz and Mez, like in Hell. Like, kind of like that, only without the accent. So it's like totally like ridiculous like that. Think of it. I could see, like, maybe not a ringmaster, but like a clown using that voice. 300 IQ play right there. Don't at me. Don't at me, bro. You can make that kind of voice psychotic. I mean, come on now. I mean, granted, he's more than just psychotic. He's. I think Gestall's closer to just psychotic. If by memory, we'll see if that holds up or not. Either that, or maybe he's just a greedy jerk. I don't really remember all too well, but that's why we're playing. I'm a treasure hunter, not a thief. My name's Locke. Okay, so these battles are a little bit different. Locke doesn't have the magic that Terra does. I don't think anyone here really has magic. It's mostly just because Locke is kind of, or not Locke. Yeah, Locke is just a thief, so really he just steals and things like that. He doesn't have use, unfortunately, like Riku, but what you gonna do, right? So as far as like healing goes, we're just gonna, yeah, we're just stuck with potions basically, which should be okay. I mean, it's not like. I mean, that should be more than fine, because I mean, in this version at least, they seem to be pretty generous with the drop rate. Like, it doesn't seem to be too ridiculously bad, at least not yet. Ooh, Mog. I think, though they're all the same, like all their Moogles or whatever, Mog is like the only one that is like important. Yeah, exactly. Like as far as like abilities go, our Mog is the best Mog. Just saying. What does that do though? Calls upon darkness. Oh yeah, yeah. Do your darkness dance. So honestly, the okay. See, when I read that, I thought it would cause the darkness status on them, but I suppose not. Yay. You got potions. You got potions. Yes, you do. Cool. Switch parties. Oh, no. You stay there. Not enough. Okay, that's bad. That's very bad. We don't have that good defense. Much better. Honestly, unless Locke dodges, that's gonna hurt. Like, that's gonna wreck. I don't want to waste it, though. We're not gonna have a choice. We have to use our Phoenix down here, otherwise we're gonna die. Can I run? Can't run away. Okay. I need a... Oh, shit. That's bad. That's very bad. We're gonna lose. Alright, well this is our last stand. Otherwise we're gonna get a game over like at first part, which is ridiculous. Because otherwise, I'm just totally on defense. I don't like that. Come on, kill him. Nope. Game over. Ooh, 11 health. Okay. This is kind of like, so a long time ago, I beat Chaos, FF1. And that's basically the way this battle ended. Come on, one more shot. Yeah, we lost. Game over. OB. Ew. Move. Alright, let's try that again. Oh, this time will be much easier. Even if he does, like, kill one of them, the other three are just gonna fail to... Yeah, honestly, I wasted all those items for not much of anything. But that's okay. Yeah, no, this is our shot of taking. Like, yeah, easy. It just took 2 tries. Like a pleb. My apologies. I let you down. You know, if I remember right, didn't they do Amnesia in Final Fantasy V with Galuf? Oh, just so you know, Amnesia, the trend of it, I'm not getting old. They'll still be doing it 30 years later. Okay, so now we gotta head south to Figaro. Onward. I might level grind here for a little bit. Or maybe I'll wait till we get Edgar. I'm not sure. Honestly, that's one thing I'm not exactly sure how we're going to go about with this game. If we're going to spend time level grinding, or we're just going to go until we hit a wall, basically. Which, honestly, you could say that last boss was a wall, but... Nah. Hopefully we don't have that problem again. At least not for, like, the next... I know this game isn't long, but... Hopefully not for a while. At least to the... maybe the World of Ruin, hopefully. Nothing too rough. Gold Needle. I'm pretty sure that's soft in this game. Let's take a look. Yes, petrification. So soft, basically. Awesome. Probably one of my favorite weapons because, holy shit, 50? 1500? Oh man, oh, okay, here I was thinking that 3 grand was a lot for money in this early in the game. No, not so much. Let's see. Fully restores one person's HP and MP. Can be used outdoors. Interesting. Okay. Why isn't ether more expensive than a tent? Interesting. We'll get 2 just in case. 1 for each of them, just in case. As like a fail safe in case one of them like bites the dust or something. 4. We'll do 4. We'll do 5. We'll get 4 more antidotes. We'll get We'll get another sleeping bag too, just in case. Again, 1 for each party member. again, I hear Yaz and Mez from DBZA voicing Kefka. Like the voice that Lanny does for them. Perfect. Just psychotic enough without going. Like I hear it in my head, but I don't even know if I could do it. Sir Kafka, what in the world brings you out of my way? See, I can't even do it. Like it's just the way I hear it in my head. It's like really high pitched and like kind of harsh sounding. Let's see. What does Kafka want? He's a thief. Just straight up. He steals treasure. Edgar apparently tries to steal hearts. They made a game about him. Kingdom Hearts.
The castle's on fire.
Really? I couldn't tell. Thanks, dude. What's this guy have to say?
The castle's on fire.
I didn't realize we had an echo in the room. Huh.
Fire. Fire.
Actually, Beavis and Butthead. What you got? Okay, so that was a little more difficult than I had anticipated. Luckily, no experience, so Locke didn't miss out on anything. But that was definitely interesting. This is going to be a long playthrough. If these last two battles are anything to do with it. Son of a sandworm. That's funny. Oop, gotta change the battery. Gotta change controllers. Uno momento, por favor. Okay, we are back in the saddle. Okay, so Locke is clearly out of commission. So what we're gonna do, we're just gonna head north and we're going to go back to Narshe. Because Locke is clearly not in any condition to fight. Hopefully we can actually do something here. Alright. We still can't do anything in Narshe. Crap. I'd like to get like items or, something. Because I don't even have any Phoenix Downs anymore. I'm all out. So there won't be any using Locke at all. Okay. Alright, so for now we're going to disable encounters. And we're just gonna go. Basically, that's the plan. Unless we can hit west, that's where Figaro was. It's not there anymore. So we can't really go there. We gotta go in the cave. Great. I forgot about that. Okay, cool. So now it doesn't matter. We're all back to perfect. So what we're going to do, we're going to spend a little time here grinding. Just a little bit. We're not going to get too overpowered or anything. But if chat had any questions or anything about Final Fantasy or like literally anything, go for it. Oops, I forgot. Chat's out to lunch. There we go. Turning counters back on for a sec. So I keep totally forgetting that Edgar has a multi-attack. Like he has a crossbow, which is everybody. And if I was, well, it doesn't matter who you were. I've got no intention to surrender. Alright, well, unfortunately, that's all we have time for today. But we'll be here, same time, same place tomorrow, around 3 p.m. CST. And we'll see you there. As Lore Runner would say. But I'm not him, so. Later.